Howdy, my noble friends. Sir Kaka Babu is back with World of Tanks, and today we are looking at a gameplay with the mighty mouse. This gameplay is showcased by Erdnulf from MMCMC clan, but for the sake of my ease and simplicity, I'll call him Player 1. Alright, this map is Ghost Town and we are assaulting, which means we got 10 minutes to capture the enemy base or annihilate them. So basically, the clock is working against us. So let's see how it fares. Okay, mouse is one hell of a tank, and it takes some skill to master it. It's not like you go in and the armor is angled in a way that everything is working automatically. No, armor is straight and heavily armored, thick, but one has to learn the art of angling to play it effectively. Okay, and Erdnulf, aka Player 1, would show us how it is done. People think that loading heat and going through the tank's armor like butter is the way to go, but you guys would see that many tanks would fire heat rounds against Player 1 and the mouse, but they would be disappointed because those heat shells would get absorbed by the massive tracks on the side and the spaced armor. So let's see that Kunza Panzer is trying to unsuccessfully penetrate the mouse from a long range, and well, let's just say he's not long for the world, my friends. And there he goes. All right, IS-4. Okay, IS-4 is again a very tough nut to crack. Is spaced armor and Soviet design is such that it's like a side scraping monster, and usually a lesser mouse driver would be struggling against it. A lesser, I would say, our driver like me, by the way. But Player 1 is no slouch and he is doing a good job. However, however much good you get, if you are getting flanked from two sides by heavy tanks, then you end up losing a lot of hit points. But hit points, mouse a lot of has. I think it has the highest hit points in the game, and one needs it, by the way. Everyone loads heat. People think that it's like, oh, Christmas came early and we'll go do a lot of damage, secure a lot of hit points in the mouse. But I mean, since they buffed the mouse and after the HE changes and spaced armor working against the heat and a lot of hit points present, plus the art of angling going in favor of the player driving the mouse. So all of these things combined, they make the mouse a lethal weapon, I would say. Alright, let's finish off this Tiger 2, who is like, poor guy. Anyways, let's face this Borask. Now Borask, man, I hate this tank. Why? Because it is kind of overpowered, and you see those Boras, so many of them on the battlefield, it is unreal. Oh, bye tier 8 British artillery FV 207. And I think a flower blossoms in my heart whenever a Borask dies, and it will blossom later on in the game, so don't you guys worry. Alright, our team is capping. We are up by a tank but the enemy is not relenting and have surrounded the center of area of the map from all sides, and Borask is taking on Conway, and well, sadly our friendly Conway is no more. Now the K91 PT is coming, and what a fantastic shot that was, a tracking shot as well as which also did damage. And look at this, K91 is firing heat and it is getting absorbed by K. Oh, whoa! No! That was like RNG going in favor of the K91, but that favor was not enough to save his life. Now the TVP comes for his piece of the action, and well, he got some action in return. Now our favorite tank, and I say favorite by meaning that it is not the favorite one. Anyways, the Boras came in to flank around and help the TVP, but before he could, our hero player one had finished him off. Now in this situation many players would retreat and not attack the Borask like he did, but player one is not stopping for anyone and he is going in. He is raising the battle cry for the Reich, and he went in, and Borask unloaded 2 of his shells unsuccessfully. AP rounds bounced like ineffective pebbles off the armor of our mighty mouse, and the Borask bit the dust. So I'm happy. Alright, this charioteer is now trying to run for his life, and let us speed the game a bit, because a mouse is many things. Fast it most certainly is not. What a fantastic game this was. Our hero played a supercharged game without stopping, going straight into the action and not giving enemies any respect. And now this light tank, who did a very good job in the field, but now his time was over and he died as well. What a fantastic result this was, and let's check out the result in detail in the post game stats. Redley Walters medal, high caliber, that other medal which I don't know the name of, Top Gun and Steel Wall. What a fantastic result. I mean, look at all the enemies our hero player one managed to damage, and it was like a brutal go in, get stuck in, disrespect enemies, brutalize them and send them packing. There was a fast-paced assault literally on the ghost town. 1560 base experience. That is a good amount of base experience in a tier 10 game. Wow, nice. 25 shots fired, 23 hit and 22 penetrations. Fantastic result. And blocked by armor 8150. Now that goes to show the fantasticness of the skill which player one showed, and he played it to almost perfection. Alright partners, this was a mouse gameplay. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos like this, and I hope you guys take care and goodbye.